Alright, what's up guys? We're going to be talking about two knives from CRKT. These are essentially the same knives. They're identical. The only thing that's different is the handle material and the color scheme. So we'll talk about this one first. This is the CRKT M16-14 ZSF. And this one is the M16-14 DSFG. You can find both of these knives on Amazon for a reasonable price. They both cost me just over 50 bucks, I think. So not too crazy in price. They are liner locks. However, they have a safety here, so you can't just close the blade by disengaging the liner. You have to pull this lever down, so if you can see, so it pulls that out of the way for you to close the blade. My opinions on that, I don't know. It's kind of cool, but also at the same time it's kind of inconvenient because it's just an extra thing you got to do to close the blade. And I have seen video reviews of this blade where, you know, that safety lever failed catastrophically, like they beat the crap out of it and the blade closed anyways. Granted, in this knife's defense, those were torture tests, and I don't think you should really judge a knife based off of a torture test, because they're really taking, you know, they're really just abusing the knife, you know. And I don't think in an everyday scenario you would ever really put that knife to that kind of stress. So reliability, you know, I'm gonna say, yeah, for everyday purposes, this knife is reliable enough. And closing it one-handed is not too difficult. As far as looks, I think this looks badass. You know, it's definitely a tactical knife, you know. The purpose of this knife isn't really for working. It's designed to penetrate, you know, something. And then, so this one, you've got this style of serrations. And then for this one, you've got the CRKT VEF serrations. So I'm not a fan of serrations on a blade, but considering that these are really more catered towards a military person, you know, I can see how serrations are very useful. As far as ease of wear, I would say this model is way more comfortable to carry, specifically because the handle material on this one is very smooth. So, you know, putting it in and out of your pocket is very smooth and easy. This material, if you can see, it's very grippy. And I imagine if you switch the pocket clip to a tip-up carry, it wouldn't be so much of an issue. But in the tip-down carry position, not only do you have the grippy handle material, but you also have this jimping on the flipper, or I guess the guard, and that catches as well. I think the main purpose, the design of this knife, was so that you would carry it in a tip-up carry, so that way as you're pulling it out, your pocket's going to catch this right here, so you'll have a really fast deployment. So basically imagine this is the pocket, and then it pulls out like that as you're pulling out the blade, kind of like what Cold Steel does with their knives, or the Emerson Wave. Yeah, I just haven't changed it to a tip up carry because I'm lazy. I like these knives. I like the way they look. And as far as cost, you know, the fact that I got 2 knives for just under 110 bucks, I think is a great deal. Right. Well, that's about it. I hope this helps you in your next knife purchase, and thanks for watching. Bye.